Welcome, everyone. Good evening. This is Saturday Night NBA. Kevin Harlan and Clark Kellogg, and this is the NBA on 2K Sports. And the Knicks looking for a positive start here on their road trip.
With this being the third game in 4 days, you know the legs are just a tad weary. They don't have the same bounce. You're not quite as fresh. So that means mentally you have to be much more attentive and disciplined.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Stoudemire and Turioff in the middle. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then it's Anthony. And for the Nuggets, Kmart and Nene are inside. Aflalo is out there with Lawson and Chandler. So the Nuggets win the tip. Lawson kicks to Chandler. He dumps it off. Fades back. The shot, no good. And New York takes it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Boy, they showed a lot of heart. Came out and really tried to get the job done, but they simply were overmatched. Looks like they switched to man, D, here.
Now let's find out what head coach Mike D'Antoni had to say to our Doris first. Doris?
Kevin, trying to find the holes in a defense this good isn't going to be easy for them, and he knows that. But he said every defense, no matter how tough, has its soft spots. And that's just a matter of finding those spots early on and then hitting them as often as possible. We'll see what kind of success they have, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
It's really a mindset, Kevin. You want to get into your defensive groove and find a way to stay there for the full game.
Now here's Anthony, following the shot by Chauncey Billups. And the basket by Turioff. Here's Lawson. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. It's one-on-one. The alley-oop. Tried to convert on the alley-oop, but snatched away. On its way from Aflalo for two. Drains the open jumper.
Great D leads to easy offense.
Nuggets on D. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Keeping starters out of foul trouble will be a key. They didn't do it the last time these teams played. That's why they lost when they met.
Turnover! And making a change here, the Knicks. Williams is checked in. Here's Lawson, averaging 10 points per contest. That first string does no good on the bench, Clark. None.
No, they're not hired to be assistant coaches. You're not paying them to cheerlead or coach. Careless fouls are a coach's nightmare, especially when it's key guys.
A fan's nightmare, too. They want to see the best players out there all the time.
Well said.
And he flushes it through. Strike slam cam with the replay.
Does he make it look easy or what, partner? Trust me, that's not easy.
Oh, I know it. I think he could climb over the backboard if he wanted to. From deep, Billups. Billups can't get that one to fall. Quick start for the Nuggets in this one. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Kevin, it simply came down to bench production. I thought they brought baskets in at the right time. They helped out defensively. They gave them some good minutes at both ends of the floor. That's exactly what from your bench players. That's not something you'll see very often. Got the mid-range jumper he wanted, but off target.
Aflalo, no good.
Oh, great stop. You know, when you attack a great defender, you got to come with something better than that.
Stoudemire. Can they get it? And the bucket is good on the layup. Stoudemire's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Here is Billups, averaging 16 points a game. From downtown. The shot misses. Now Denver takes it the other way.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
Lawson against Billups. Here's Nene. Hammers it in.
They've been dominant at both ends of the floor, so the early lead is no surprise.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. The 82-game grind of the regular season, always an endurance contest for NBA players.
I like what Shane Battier said, Kevin. He thought the season should be shortened. I don't know if 58 games is the number, but I'm a proponent of at least shortening the season by 12 games. Maybe take a month off the regular season.
Chris Anderson is checked in for Denver. Felton comes in for Ty Lawson. And making a change here, the Knicks. Chandler goes up. It's blocked. New York with the ball, trailing by 10. And Clark, with regard to the grind of the season, David Stern suggested keeping the same number of games but reducing the wear and tear by setting minutes caps for players, so you have to use your bench more.
No, I think that's way out there. I would go back to what Shane Battier said about reducing the number of games so it would be easier on the season ticket holders. If you cut down the home games from, say, 41 to, Battier said 29, that certainly would allow people to have their money go farther.
Fades away, and Carmelo Anthony again. Anthony's got his second basket of the night. Phillips against Felton. Martin against Williams. A fadeaway. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his first basket of the night.
I'm not a big fan of the fadeaway in that situation, but he drained it. Nice shot.
And here's Anthony from the arc. That's good.
When he gets it going like this, you got to double team him. That's your only hope.
Here's Felton, and he makes it look so easy, laying it right in.
He came up big there against the much bigger opponent. Sweet play down low.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams gets the bucket.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
The Nuggets leading by 5. From deep, Aflalo. Rebounded by Anthony.
Well, so far they're showing a slight edge in rebounding to start the ball game.
Puts up the tray. And again, New York with the triple. Here's Felton, averaging 16 points a game. Pass to Martin. And that one goes. And the contact and a free throw coming up.
Well, everybody's trying to do it one-on-one defensively. I'm not saying much help defense out there at all. You've got to play together at the defensive end of the floor. You have to if you're going to try to win.
Here's Douglas. Cannot hit. And some great offensive action to get this one underway in the first. The Nuggets on top, up by 5.
Well, they're in attack mode.
Playoff spots hang in the...
And it's been a tight game as the second quarter gets going. Here is Carter. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. We've got Tony Douglas.
What possessed him to take that shot? That's just an awful play.
Here's Felton, and it's laid up and in. Felton has got his second bucket of the night. Knicks trail by 7. Douglas for 3, and the basket good.
The fast break left the defense scrambling to react, and they couldn't get to him in time.
Here's Felton. Can't get it to go. So the Knicks will take it the other way. Here's Fields. Off from three-point land. The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Harrington. No luck on the three-point attempt. And the Knicks with the ball. 4-point game. Launches it. Now Harrington grabs the board. The Nuggets now in offense. They've led by as much as 10. Nene, defended by Carter. Now Douglas. 11-point game his last outing. Felton against Carter. Douglas. And the Knicks miss again.
I'm surprised he missed that 3. The defense was very fortunate.
Lofts it up. Kept alive. Felton can't get it to go.
He's normally pretty accurate around the rim, but he couldn't make the layup that time.
Carter kicks to Douglas. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. You look at Denver, they're deadly accurate. 3rd in the NBA.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
Kenyon Martin, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Chandler comes in for Raymond Felton. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for the Knicks. Denver in the lead. Lawson dishes to Martin. Sticks it from 17 feet. Martin's got his third basket of the night right there. And so here is New York, trailing by 4. Stoudemire against Martin. Poke loose. The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Smith. Dunks it home.